Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Savans and welcome you guys to another episode of the Draymonds Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment. And we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And we're going to be continuing talking about Draymond Green with his ridiculous antics. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So there's some video that went viral yesterday or today that was centered on some comments that Draymond Green made at the end of that Golden State Warriors blowout, where he scored 9 points on 30% shooting from the field, 16.7% shooting from the three-point line. Absolutely did nothing out there. And in the first quarter, once again, he cheap shot at another player and acted like as if he didn't know what happened. And when he got called for a flagrant foul, he starts running and acting a damn fool all over the court, doing something that no other NBA player gets away with. They give him the longest leash in the NBA, but somehow Draymond Green is being targeted. Help me figure it out. It's not the things that Draymond Green is doing. It's people that are going after Draymond Green. Unbelievable. Such a mature standpoint to take on this issue. So Draymond Green goes out there and basically says, apparently somebody said a racial slur to him, and he goes out there and goes on this mini rant of how, you know, he's tired of being painted as the angry black man. And to me, just reach now they're after the angry black man. For those of you who didn't hear what Draymond had to say, I want to play that for you now, and I'm going to continue on with the show. Take a listen to Draymond Green here.
While Green was on a stationary bike in the tunnel near the Warriors bench, he got into a back and forth with a fan. That fan was ejected for directing a racial slur at Draymond Green. Afterwards, Draymond gave a quick statement to reporters.
Look like the angry black man. I'm not an angry black man. I'm a very successful, educated black man with a great family. And I'm great at basketball. I'm great at what I do. The agenda to try to keep making me look like an angry black man is crazy. I'm sick of it. It's ridiculous.
Fantastic. So you heard what Draymond said. So this morning I came across a segment of Get Up, and Brian Windhorst was on there. And Brian Windhorst was discussing this very incident. And thank God that Brian Windhorst seemed to be the only person on that stage that had the chutzpah to call out Draymond Green's ridiculous antics and dirty plays and call it out for what it is. Before we even get into what Brian Windhorst had to say, today's video is brought to you by sponsor, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports with over 10 million members. Prize Picks makes it easy to get real money action on the sports and players you love. You pick more or less on at least 2 for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. For example, this week on Prize Picks, I'm looking at the upcoming NBA schedule and selecting Stephen Curry for more than 29 points and Kevin Durant for more than 27 points and Anthony Davis for more than 12 rebounds and Luka Doncic for more than 8 assists. If you're like me and you like to play it safe, you'll love Prize Picks' new feature, Flex Plays. It's the safest way to play. You can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. Plus, you can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. On top of this, Prize Picks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money as quick as in 15 minutes. So download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do now is going to play what Brian Windhorst had to say about Draymond Green's ridiculous antics, and I'm going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to his comments here.
All right, so he's not happy about the foul. There was also this last night, a Warriors official confirming a fan was ejected for directing a racial slur at Green while he was on a stationary bike near the Warriors bench in the fourth quarter. To talk about it, senior NBA writer Brian Windhorst joining us. Brian, what do you make of the timing of Draymond's on-court actions in Game 2 last night, especially with Steph Curry on the sidelines?
Yeah, I'm going to focus on the on-court stuff because obviously he was very upset, potentially involved in that interaction with the fan. On the court, however, he's played 9 playoff games. This is now 5 technical fouls and 2 flagrants. And considering that Steph Curry is out, the timing for this is just not allowable by the Warriors. And Steve Kerr defended him after the game like he always defends him. But it was called a dead ball technical. That could have been deemed a flagrant foul had it happened during live play. And 7 technicals and you get suspended. The Warriors are scrapping and clawing, trying to figure it out. Draymond potentially facing a suspension is completely not acceptable, and everybody knows this. Their biggest issue, though, beyond that, is their offense. When Steph Curry has been on the court in the playoffs, they've scored 116 points per 100 possessions. That's very good. When he's been off the court, it plummets to 93. That's not survivable. They're going to have to figure out a way to get some scoring. It gets even worse, by the way, when Jimmy Butler goes out, drops even more. So somebody's going to have to come up with some big scoring as the series shifts back to San Francisco, because the mission here, figure out a way to get one victory in these next 3 games, get it to Game 6, and maybe Steph could come back.
Fantastic. You heard what he had to say. Here are my thoughts. Look, Draymond Green is not serious. I said it on a previous show. Obviously, it depends on the order in which you're seeing these shows. Draymond Green is absolutely not serious. He is 100% not serious. There are literally highlight reels out there of Draymond Green's dirty plays on players. You could go through the internet and search for videos of Draymond Green berating officials, unlike any player in the NBA. Losing his temper. Was it me? Was it you? Or was it Draymond that snuffed his teammate? Who did it? Wasn't his son that did it? So Draymond, you have a history for actions that you have taken, but now you want to turn it into you tired of the media, turning you into the angry black man. Everybody in the media sits up there and twerks it up for you, even though they know you're always 100% in the wrong. Stephen A. Smith does it. Michael Wilbon did it this morning. Everybody does. But somehow, some way, Draymond Green is trying to turn himself into the poster child for victimhood of black men in America. Because when we think of the black men that go through unfair treatment, we think of Draymond Green. The Draymond Green that you can see partying and walking around Monte Carlo or Monaco with LeBron James. That Draymond Green, because he represents the prototypical black man in the United States, right? That's the dude y'all want to turn into the image of black men being treated unfair. Is Draymond Green you want to turn? Because every black man is in Draymond Green's position, correct? Am I lost here? Every black man is sitting there making tens of millions of dollars every year and then throwing it away every single year due to actions that he takes, right? When we think about injustice, we think of Draymond Green. Who are we kidding here? Name a situation that Draymond Green has been in a part of in terms of him getting flagrant fouls or dirty play that he didn't play a direct role in. And the part that annoys me is that this is like he's trying to absolve himself from responsibility. Like as if we don't have footage of him out there acting like a damn madman half the time. Screaming at people. Videos, screaming at your teammates, screaming at referees, screaming at the crowd. You saw what happened in Memphis that game in the playoffs. Just going on. Who else behaves like this? Who else? So Draymond, let me ask you, what about all the other black players in the NBA that don't behave like you? They're not targeting, they're not the angry black man too, huh? What about all the other NBA players in the NBA that don't behave like you? Are they not black men? So why are people not saying that about them? Oh, I don't know. I didn't think it through. I didn't think it through. No. Look, there are moments to point out racial injustice, but this ain't one of them. And certainly not from this dude. Certainly not from him. Let's be for real. Let us be for real for one moment. I never took Draymond Green seriously. I think he's a dirty player. I think Draymond is a dirty ass player. If you have multiple incidents of you kicking men in their private parts, you're a dirty player, my dude. If you got multiple videos of you smacking dudes across the face, that ain't basketball. You're dirty. You're a dirty player, period. Let's stop the nonsense and try to turn Draymond Green into some kind of victim. Victim. Oh, Draymond, poor Draymond. They're after Draymond. Man, stop that nonsense. And that's what I think. These are my thoughts. Catch you guys on the next show and I'm out. Peace.